You said that you were being prepared by Grambling for the world that you were going into. Did you want to go back to the world that you were from?
Absolutely. It was comfortable. It was familiar. That's what I was used to. Yes, I wanted to go back to the world that I was from because that's all I knew. Keep in mind, I started college at 17. So prior to that, I had 17 years of what I was familiar with, and then I went into 4 years of something brand new. That 17 years doesn't disappear. But that 4 years does shape you and it does change your mindset. It changes how you perceive the world, how you perceive yourself, and it even puts you into a space of dreaming of what's possible. You really get into a space of really understanding what the art of the possible was. And when I think about that question that you asked, going back, did I want to go back to that environment? Yes. But I realized when I went back to that environment, even after leaving for 4 years, much of what I left remained so much the same. And I was the one who changed. And I realized that in my evolving, in my evolution, going back would have kept me very much stagnant. It would not have allowed me to fully capitalize on the 4 years of investment that I made in myself. And as I think about some of the lessons that I learned in those 4 years, I was able to bring some of those lessons back to my family and help them grow and evolve. My decision to go to Grambling State University informed my mom's decision to go back to school to complete her associate's and her bachelor's degree and now her master's degree. So I feel that yes, I wanted to go back and I did go back. I went back for a few months and I was just like, yeah, this isn't it. And I was off to Minnesota by myself to figure out what life what life I wanted to live. But one other thing that comes to mind, I needed Grambling State University. I needed that experience because even when I think about something as simple as dress code, I also think about financial aid. No one in my family had an understanding of how to fill out a FAFSA or how to pay off the student loans. We didn't have those dinner conversations where we were going over budgets or going over attire or going over next steps or going over big, audacious dreams. Our dreams were a function of the environment that we were familiar with. And I needed to experience a different environment so that I can dream a little bit differently. So going back was the reminder of gratitude. Detroit, mom, grandma, thank y'all for giving me these 17 years. But now it's time for me to figure out the next decade, 2 decades, and the rest of my life.